Hello guys, welcome to my fifth video tutorial on HTML5, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about attribute selectors and what they are and what they do. So the first thing I want you guys to do is inside the body, let's clean this up. We will not need this anymore, and let's leave it this way. Clean all whatever is inside the body, and let's save this, and let's create 3 paragraphs. PP and P, and let's type something like, hi, my name is Victor. I like Ferraris, and my favorite sport is MotoGP. Okay, you can type whatever you want basically in these 3 paragraphs. Now I'm going to show you how we will gonna start doing some CSS3. Okay, CSS3 is basically the new version of CSS, and it basically has the same things or that CSS had. So what I mean by this is you can still use the same, pretty much the same things you used in CSS. In CSS3, but I'm going to show you the new things on CSS3, like the attribute selectors. Okay, I'm going to show you just in a second. So let's create a new file. Let's call this the style here. Let's call this new file style.css. Let's type first P, and let's type here, let's type font size 20 pixels, and let's save this as style.css. Okay, make sure you have you already know the style.css in the same directory as the test.html. I have my 2 files here, as you can see. And okay, in CSS, remember that, for example, in this case we have 3 paragraphs, and if I use this in the CSS P and then font size 20 pixels, every single paragraph will turn into font size 20 pixels. So the 3 paragraphs will turn, let's see the result, as you can see, okay, here. The 3 paragraphs now have font 20 pixels. Now if I wanted to put one of them, just one of them in 20 pixels, I would have to use, for example, ID equals this, or a class. Okay, let's use the ID, save. Now this would be, for example, ID this, save. Okay, and if I go here and refresh, there it is. Only the first one turns into or has 20 pixels font size. Okay. Now in CSS3, you can use, for example, here, you can use the attribute selectors, which is basically you have to type after the P, you have to type the square brackets, and inside square brackets we use the attribute that we have in the or we want to affect in each paragraph. Okay, so let me just make you a good example. For example, here let's type name. Okay, save this, and here let's put here as well. Let's type here ID, second, and here we can type ID third. Now what will happen is whatever paragraph that has the attribute name, which is this one, okay, not the result, not the name of the attribute, the attribute itself, okay, the attribute, whatever is in red in here, the attribute name, whatever has the attribute name, okay, here, name, it will turn into, let's put a little bit more, let's put 30 pixels. It will turn into 30 pixels. Okay, so this is a new feature on CSS3. We can put these square brackets and put the attribute here, so whatever paragraph has the name as an attribute will be affected. Okay, now let's see if this works. Let's run this in Chrome, and there it is. Perfect. Okay, so it's pretty much an additional option to affect whatever section of our web page, okay, or whatever sentence or div or anything else in our web page. Okay, we can also do, besides this, we can also do, for example, let's say I have here name, and if I go here and see the browser, the three are affected because it affects, as I said, the attribute. Whatever has the attribute name will be affected. Okay, but I can type here, for example, equal, and here type this, and guess what? The affected row will be this one here. Okay, let's check it out. Perfect. If I want to change this and be in effect only this one, pretty easy. Just type here the second. Okay, refresh, and there it is. Okay, so as you can see, this is a new cool feature in CSS3, additional feature to select or to give properties in CSS to more specific sections of our web page. Okay, guys, so this is what is attribute selectors. This is what is called attribute selectors. So see you in the next video. We will learn a little bit more, and if you have any questions, just send me a message or post your comments in the section below. Okay, bye.